I've mentioned this clan capital troop combo before. 13 hogs, 1 to 3 rams, couple sneaky archers. Now, I've modified my attack strategy here. I didn't really know what I was doing last time that I actually had to go to. This time you notice that I dropped the hogs and then the archers. So instead of trying to clear a path, whoopsie, archers have triggered a ground bomb. Oh my God. Hogs will trigger that ground bomb and the archers are still good to clear the path. And I'm being more selective with my graveyard spells, dumping them into an area where the hogs are going to be going into. So you've just seen that spell go on the left-hand side. That's a good indication. Hint, hint, I'm going to start aiming the hogs to try and go to that area on the left-hand side. And then with the third graveyard spell, what I'm trying to achieve with that one is a little bit of added distraction so that those two weapons, which is the big arrow, expo, whatever, big crossbow and the big cannon, try not to shoot my hogs way away and instead focus on the things that are close at hand so my further away hogs can get more done without getting destroyed. Didn't quite work to plan 100%. However, doesn't matter. It's still a 2 attack shot on this particular base, which is the Builder's Workshop. Again, I've never 2-starred this base. Don't think I've had. No, never have. So the last 2-star you saw on the Golem's Quarry, now here I am 2 hitting with different accounts. One account does one attack, one account does the other attack, because I was in that mode where I just wanted to get the triple under the belt to get the extra attack, the free bonus extra attack. And here you'll notice that I did spread the graveyard spells around, and that's because my aim was to come in from 2 different sides with the hogs, which is what I did. Sneaky archers now will follow those hogs in the bottom. Just once that path is clear a bit, there we go, sneaky archers doing the cleanup. So the top cleanup provided by whatever skeletons are coming down from there, and the bottom cleanup being provided by some skeletons and the ram barbs. And you'll notice this time I dropped the ram barbs just to release the ram barbs, so I had more troops on the ground as opposed to needing to create an extra pathway or open up the base so I could get more troops on the ground. So 2 shots to that base, which was, I forgot that base already, what the name of it. So here we come into the second base. Now you'll notice that I've dropped 2 graveyard spells straight off the bat. I knew that rocket thing would sort of target a little bit, but my hogs will be going towards the Infernos, so I dropped the graveyard spells at the Infernos. Now, you see the ram I just dropped there? That wasn't really to get access to that. That was simply to release extra barbarians for free, and which it's done. So they will help provide some of the additional cleanup as well as the skeletons with all those little trashy outside buildings up in that corner. Now, I've got 1 more graveyard spell to drop, and 1 lot of sneaky archers still to go, and 3 double lots of hogs, 6 hogs all up. So I was thinking about this one, which way should I go? This seemed to be the most logical approach to do it. Again, you'll notice that I dropped the graveyard spell into the area where the hogs were going to be going. I probably could have dropped it a little bit deeper, but it doesn't kind of matter because a lot of it was getting wiped out by these big rockets. These big rockets are just so super duper annoying. I've still got 2 hogs to go, haven't released them yet. Now, if I did crack open that top wall with a ram, it would have opened up more sooner than it just did at this point. So that's why, whether you bring an extra ram or not, the ram's just often opening up compartments so you can get more ground troops, and so that you don't have to send the hogs from further and further away. So once the base opens up, you can send the hogs from closer to the thing you want to destroy. So here I've got the 3 graveyard spells ready to drop. I'm dropping 2 of them near the rockets to try and distract the rockets, and then the 3rd one also. So this way I'm going to path the hogs from both directions. So top hogs, bottom hogs, and lo and behold, that's where I've dropped my graveyard spells. So that is one of the things that I'm being more conscious of now. Instead of just dropping them way in advance, giving a little bit of a thought. I want my hogs to be pathing kind of into the graveyard spells. It's going to, sure, it will generate more skeletons, but it generates more troops on the ground in that area. So instead of having the graveyard spells way the hell over there, and I drop the hogs over here, and the skeletons pop and they get all nuked by the time my hogs get there. This way, there's just way more activity on the ground. So between the hogs, the skellies and everything, things get wiped out, and that's what enabled me to two-shot 2 of the bases in the latest Clan Capital raids. So again, the troop combo, very, very simple. 13 hogs, 1 to 3 rams. If I've got 1 ram, I'm bringing in a couple of sneaky archers, or 1 sneaky archer and 3 rams, or you can bring in a rage barbarian if you want to, as long as you're bringing in 13 hogs with 3 graveyard spells. But don't try this on the dragon thing, because the dragons from the sky will just rip your troops apart. That's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions in the comments about it, do please leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching.